Hey guys, I wanted to make a video series about our wedding and our planning and budget. Hopefully I can help somebody out who is in the wedding planning process now or in the future, or people that just like hearing about it. And it's a way for us, Adam and I, to reflect on our wedding and the steps that went into it in the future. Because I feel like sometimes people don't remember the little details, and I want to remember the little details. And I have my phone for little notes, so I'm not all random and sporadic. So that's why if I look down, that's what I'm doing. In this video, we're gonna talk about how we're planning a wedding in 6 months. So later on, I'll have another follow-up video on kind of what we're doing, but this video will focus on what we've done in the past 2 months since being engaged. Because my 2 older sisters are in the military, we had to kind of plan this wedding a little quicker than we thought. We were planning on having a wedding in August 2017, and now we're jumping to May of 2017 because it was important that they were both going to be here, and in order to do that, we kind of had to do that in a shorter time span, which is totally okay. So we found a venue near our place, we visited, and we fell in love, and we signed the contract that day, a week after being engaged, for our wedding on May 19th, 2017. After we got the wedding venue and date solidified, we reached out to hotels and we secured a room block. We made a wedding website, and I put together some quick save the dates through Vistaprint that we sent out to our guests. So we put together a guest list thanks to the help of our parents. And then also one day during the week, we set up registries at Bed Bath & Beyond, Target, and Kohl's. By the middle of December, we had these vendors either word of mouth yes, or we had a contract signed. We had our caterer, our food caterer, DJ, photographer, florist, desserts, decorator, hair and makeup, all those confirmed by the middle of December. And we decided our vendors so quickly because we used people or companies that we already knew, or we used companies that we supported, and that just made it really easier to get a confirmation, and kind of we knew what we were looking for. Before we got engaged, we knew that we wanted our wedding colors to be blush and navy, so that took a lot of stress out of trying to find a color palette that we both liked, so that was easy. So Adam went to Men's Warehouse and set up the guys with what they were wearing, and I had my girls custom order dresses on Ozzy. It's a website where they were able to take their measurements and order a dress. And then 3 weeks after we were engaged, I found my wedding dress at David's Bridal. One thing that did trouble us a little bit was finding a ceremony site. We didn't necessarily want to get married in a church. That's just not something that is both part of our lives at the moment. And so we kind of had to find ways to have a ceremony site that wasn't in a hall, or, you know, just something that we liked and that was us. We didn't want to settle because the ceremony part's the big deal. That's what's actually getting you married. We stumbled across a park, and I've heard of the name before, and somebody's recommended me to look there before, but it kind of, I don't know, I've just overlooked that park. So when we went there, we instantly fell in love, and we were kind of like, this is us. And when you know, you know. That's how I felt with the venue. When we saw it, I was like, this is it. And when we went to the ceremony, I was like, the ceremony site, a park pavilion, I said, this is where we're getting married. Like, I just pictured it. So then we contacted the person during the week, and we ended up signing a contract for that fairly quickly. So that was awesome. And then after Christmas, we went to Michigan and we got our engagement photos done, and we had our meeting with our florist. Those 2 vendors are located in Michigan. They're family friends. So we were able to tackle engagement photos and flower designs within a day. And it went by really quick because I had pictures and kind of ideas of what I wanted, and I was confident in my ideas, so it was not a lot of discussion. It was more, this is what Adam and I want, and this is what we're gonna do. So that was awesome to get that done, because I want to put some of our engagement photos on our invitations, and I want to get those invitations done here in the next 2 weeks. Now it's the beginning of January. It's January 8th, and we have a really good chunk of our wedding done. There's just some little details that we have to solidify. We have to do our tasting, invitations, we have to find an officiant. There's just some little details that we have to do, but I'm really proud of the work that Adam and I have done to get this done. And I really enjoy the wedding planning process, but it's not fun to be stressed a couple months before your wedding trying to find these big items. I hope that didn't talk too quick, and I hope this helps you guys kind of know what the big ticket items are. I might be missing some little details. I might be missing something big, I don't know. I tried to jot down everything beforehand, but it is a lot. It's a lot of contacting vendors, constant communication with people to see if they're the right fit for you and your wedding. So don't get discouraged. I started contacting wedding venue places probably in like April of 2016. So I didn't just start in November looking for places or looking for venues. I looked pretty far out in advance just because I knew that I wanted to marry Adam and I knew kind of what we were thinking we wanted to do. So I contacted probably about 40 venues. So that didn't happen overnight. It was definitely a process of contacting people. So don't get discouraged. And if you have any questions, or if I left something out, or if there's something that you want to see in my next video for the wedding series on YouTube, please feel free to leave a comment below and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.